Hello and welcome to part 2 of Inside the Track's Australian Grand Prix preview. Today we will cover the latest news and developments inside the world of Formula 1, including Racing Point's Mercedes clone, Ferrari's illegal engine, and of course the coronavirus fears. Racing Point made headlines at Barcelona testing, with the RP20 bearing a striking resemblance to the Mercedes W10 of 2019, the Pink team's new car even getting the name the Pink Mercedes. The team have confirmed that they took inspiration from the W10 but firmly believes it hasn't broken any rules. The rest of the teams, however, were not impressed. Many people inside the F1 world have commented on it. Renault's executive director, Marcin Budkowski, said that it is a concerning evolution for the sport, while McLaren driver Carlos Sainz said that he doesn't believe Racing Point has shown its full potential. Even team boss Otmar Safnauer and technical director Andy Green believe the British team can fight with the big three, while driver Sergio Perez hopes that the pink Mercedes is just as fast as the real one. Testing times at least proved that the RP20 was strong, if not a podium contender. Another team to surprise with its 2020 car was Mercedes. The reigning world champions revealed a new invention for their 2020 car, the W11. It was shown on the TV footage that on the straights, Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas could pull the steering wheel closer to them, and the toe of the Mercedes front wheels would be altered. Just before the braking zone, they could push the steering wheel back into place, and the toe would return to normal. This was named the Dual Axis Steering System, or DAS for short, and created a lot of discussion among other teams. The system itself was a loophole in the rules which Mercedes exploited and was promptly banned for 2021. The coronavirus is causing mass panic all around the world, and unfortunately the motorsport world is being affected too. The opening rounds of the MotoGP season has been called off at Qatar, and the Thai Grand Prix has been postponed until October. The opening Super Formula race was canned, as was the Formula E Sanya and Rome E Prix. Formula 1 didn't escape the panic either, with the Chinese Grand Prix called off and races like the French and Spanish Grand Prix at risk, with over 200 cases at Barcelona and 100 in Le Castellet. The Bahrain Grand Prix will be held behind closed doors, but the Australian Grand Prix looks to go ahead as planned, considering most of the teams would likely be on their way, and the only way that the Grand Prix won't happen is if one of the team members tested positive. At the end of 2019, questions were raised over the legality of the Ferrari power unit. It produced a suspiciously high amount of power, and the teams weren't happy with it. The FIA launched an investigation into the power unit and subsequently announced that they reached a private settlement with the Scuderia. The teams obviously didn't like that one bit. All 7 non-Ferrari powered teams launched a legal complaint on lack of transparency from the FIA and threatened legal action. The FIA, however, gave more information on the settlement, saying they weren't convinced Ferrari's engine was legal, but they couldn't prove it wasn't. This satisfied the other 7 teams, and they subsequently renounced their complaint. That's all for part 2 of my Australian Grand Prix preview. Tune in Thursday for the third and final part of this series.